Catherine here. I'm a doctor in natural medicine, and today I want to start this video with a message of hope. If you're struggling with kidney disease, this is not your end. This is your beginning. You have the strength to defy the odds. And yes, you can even reclaim your kidney function. But how, you ask? What is the key to unlocking this healing potential? Well, today we are going to see how one of you did exactly that. Her name is Lisa, and she is not a kidney disease patient anymore, but she was in stage 3B CKD just 2 years ago. She was able to get better thanks to the most powerful weapon you all have in your arsenal: the diet. Yes, Lisa completely got out of kidney disease when she changed her diet. Now, before you start panicking, thinking you have to toss out every morsel of food in your pantry, let me set the record straight. You don't need a drastic overhaul. You don't need to turn your life upside down in one day. True progress comes not from radical leaps, but from the power of small, strategic steps. And today, I'm going to share with you just that. 7 simple yet mighty changes that can revolutionize your kidney health. Starting with number 7. This step is a big part of what made Lisa's huge improvement possible, which is focusing on healthy fruit in order to improve with diabetes. This patient, like so many diabetes patients, was trapped in a nightmare where fruit was the enemy because it dares to contain sugar. Instead, she was advised to chow down on eggs, dairy, beef, chicken, and fish, basically a food pyramid made entirely of animals. Because nothing says, I care about my kidneys like a daily dose of cholesterol and saturated fat, right? What not everyone knows is how bad these high-calorie foods are for diabetes. Sure, they don't spike your glucose right away, but give them time and they'll stab you in the back or, your pancreas. In fact, this patient wasn't able to lose weight at all, which is understandable for someone who was stuffing herself full of high-calorie foods at every meal. I mean, has eating bacon and processed cheddar cheese ever helped someone lose weight? So, despite dodging sugary fruits like they were landmines, Lisa's diabetes was only getting worse. Shocked? Yeah, me neither. But plot twist, everything changed when she flipped the script, when she started eating foods that actually protect her kidneys. Want a few examples of what she's eating? Let's see. Honeydew melon, so low in calories. This is basically water and vitamins in a fiber jacket. Nothing better for weight loss. And also, pineapple. It's got an enzyme that helps with digestion because who doesn't need a little help breaking down all that crap we're told to eat? And bananas? No, they're not just about potassium. They're also packed with magnesium, vitamin C, vitamin B6, and enough antioxidants to make you wonder why you ever listen to that anti-fruit nonsense. Grapes. I always recommended grapes. They're antioxidant powerhouses and you can freeze them for an always ready snack. So she started to eat all that stuff she was told to avoid. Even her diabetes got a lot better and fast. And in 6 months, she went from stage 3B to not having kidney disease anymore. And all that because she made some simple changes to her diet. That was all it took for her. Now guys, some people, when they go from a standard Western diet, with eggs, bacon, and ribeye steak to a healthier diet such as plant-based diet, are worried that they are going to miss some vitamins and minerals. And that is actually an issue. Now, before you break into a cold sweater over those lost vitamins, let's talk strategy. The best move to avoid nutrient deficiencies when on a plant-based diet is adding a renal multivitamin to your supplement collection. Yeah, I know. We are swapping food for pills, but hey, I don't make the rules. So think of this multivitamin as a daily reminder that you're no longer trying to win a Darwin Award with your diet. But that's not what this video is all about. What I want to share with you is a little trick that will give a huge boost to the nutrients you actually absorb from foods. It's a spice. Yep, a spice. And no, it's not your grandma's favorite oregano or that overpriced saffron you never use. Our number 6, the MVP of the spice rack, is black pepper. That's right, the spice that can help you is the same one that's been sitting on your table next to that salt shaker you abuse like it owes you money. Okay, I'm just kidding. I know that most of you guys are very careful with your sodium intake, but let's talk about black pepper because it can make a huge difference in getting more vitamins and nutrients from your diet. Guys, after watching this part of the video, you will want to add this spice to all your meals. So I always recommend black pepper when consuming turmeric because it can increase the absorption of curcumin by up to 2000%. But you know, black pepper also boosts the absorption of many other nutrients. It will reduce your risk for some dangerous deficiencies. Beta carotene, aka I'll help your kidneys, brain, and protect you from cancer nutrient, really craves some black pepper. So if you're munching on carrots, sweet potatoes, or kale, don't forget to pepper them up. Otherwise, you're just letting all that super healthy beta carotene slip through your fingers like a millennial savings. Then there is calcium. Calcium, the mineral that's harder to get in a renal diet than a coherent sentence from a politician. It's vital for both your bones and kidneys, yet it's elusive, like the perfect avocado here 1 minute, gone the next. But eat calcium-rich foods with some black pepper and boom, calcium's not playing hard to get anymore. So next time you eat foods such as soybeans, legumes, nuts, but also spinach, bok choy, and other dark leafy greens, add a pinch of black pepper. Same for vitamin B12 actually. This vitamin is notoriously hard to absorb and peppering can help. Let's not overlook iron. Iron is crucial for people with kidney disease. Think of it as the mineral that keeps you from feeling like a deflated balloon. You can find iron in dark chocolate, tofu, spinach, and more. But if you want that iron to actually make it into your system, you better make black pepper your new best friend. As well as some vitamin C, of course. So next time you're feeling fancy in the kitchen, remember, a pinch of black pepper isn't just a seasoning, it's your secret weapon. Sprinkle liberally, folks, because nothing says I care about my kidneys like making your food as spicy as your doctor's side-eye when they see your lab results. Now, back to iron, because this mineral is crucial for people with kidney disease. So let's also take a look at a way to get a lot more of this mineral in your diet. Up next, our number 5 is not a food, but a very easy cooking trick that may make a huge difference in fighting one of the nastiest complications of CKD. So what's the big deal with how I'm sauteing these veggies? Well, my friend, this isn't just any skillet. This is an iron cast skillet, a kitchen heavyweight that's not only sturdy enough to, bludgeon an intruder, but also happens to be your kidney's new bestie. You might be wondering, why should I care about what my skillet's made of? It's just cookware, right? Wrong! When you cook, especially with acidic seasonings like lemon or vinegar, some metal from your cookware will sneak its way into your food. This can either be a disaster or a lifesaver. For example, you absolutely don't want extra aluminum in your diet, alright? Never use aluminum cookware if you have CKD. But let's get back to the hero of our story, the iron skillet. When you cook with this bad boy, the metal that leaches into your food is none other than iron, a nutrient most kidney patients are desperately lacking. Now, this chelat doesn't replace a supplement, but science is pretty clear on this. If you use this kind of cookware every day, your iron levels can improve. Just remember to use lemon abundantly when you cook with one of these. But I promise you that this is going to be worth it. I mean, if I had $1 for every patient who stumbled into my office with undiagnosed anemia, I'd be sipping mojitos on a beach somewhere, not lecturing you about cookware. Seriously, according to recent statistics, up to 72.8% of CKD patients also suffer from iron deficiency anemia. That's right, nearly 3/4 of kidney patients are walking around like deflated balloons, wondering why they're so tired, which is a huge problem because anemia also causes kidney disease to progress faster. Now, getting more iron in your diet is a solid start, but it's not a solution alone to this issue, alright? If you've got CKD, you need to be on top of your iron levels and hemoglobin like a hawk on a field mouse. Not all doctors will test for this regularly because who needs thorough medical care, right? So, you need to be your own advocate. If your hemoglobin is low, don't just sit there waiting for your next iron-rich meal. Take action. Okay guys, up next, number 4, hold on to your hats because this one's so rich in vitamins, it could put your daily multivitamin to shame. In particular, this food is incredibly rich in a vitamin that has been linked to a 44% slower decline in kidney function. And we can get this vitamin from turnip greens. Yep, not from the sad starchy root everyone knows. It's the green leafy tops that's been hiding all the nutritional gold. Turnip greens are so rich in antioxidants they can actually help managing the complications of diabetes and kidney disease. Now let's talk about the real star of the show, folate or vitamin B9. This isn't just some random vitamin. This vitamin was studied on more than 15,000 CKD patients for more than 4 years. This vitamin resulted in a significant reduction in the risks for a significant decline in kidney function during the test period, a significant reduction for the risk of death, and a very significant reduction for the risk of dialysis. And guys, in this study, patients only had to take 0.8 milligrams folate every day to achieve this incredible result. And while turnip greens are incredibly healthy, you may want to consider getting informed about a vitamin supplement to get all the folate and the other vitamins you need. Now, things are heating up as we enter the top 3. Get ready because these next 3 foods are like the holy grail for your kidneys. Coming in at number 3, we've got a breakfast twist that might just blow your mind. Picture this, mushrooms for breakfast. No, not the kind that make you see colors and question your life choices. We're talking about sun-dried shiitake mushrooms. Keep in mind the sun-dried part because these mushrooms are one of the few plant-based sources of vitamin D, also known as the kidney vitamin. Now, why should you care? Because vitamin D deficiency is practically the norm for people with CKD, and it's directly linked to proteinuria, which sounds as unpleasant as it is a fast track to worsening kidney disease. But here's the thing, not all shiitake mushrooms are created equal. Just like, humans. These mushrooms need the sun to crank out vitamin D. In fact, sun-dried shiitake mushrooms have 1,000 times more vitamin D than their pale, regular, not sun-dried counterparts. And never underestimate what vitamin D can do for your kidneys. There are studies showing that CKD patients getting enough vitamin D are not just way less at risk for fractures, they are also going to retain their kidney function for much longer. Sure, eating shiitake mushrooms won't replace your vitamin D supplement or prescription, but every bit helps. So, go ahead and start your day with this fungi. Your kidneys will thank you even if your taste buds need some convincing. Up next, our number 2 is coming in hot with a diet tip so simple yet so effective. One of the superfoods that help Lisa is yet another source of a nutrient that many kidney disease patients are deficient in. And correcting this deficiency has been associated to both a rapid increase in GFR and also to a whopping 13% decrease in creatinine levels that was obtained in just 6 weeks. Number 2 is Brazil nuts. Are you snacking on them already? If you aren't, it's time to start. These are both a great snack and a true healing food. Thanks to its incredible nutritional profile, Brazil nut can help fight high cholesterol, can lower blood sugar levels, and lower inflammation in the body. These amazing benefits are mainly due to a nutrient found almost only in them: selenium. But why is this mineral so important? Researchers have shown that low serum selenium levels are linked to impaired renal function. Translation: if your selenium is low, your kidneys are probably crying in the corner. But here's the kicker: selenium doesn't just boost your kidney function, it does it by kicking inflammation and oxidative stress right in the teeth. So while you're snacking on those Brazil nuts, just know they're waging war against the very things trying to take your kidneys down. You see, researchers were able to prove a link between low serum levels of this essential mineral and impaired renal function. Now here's the best part: you only need to eat 1 or 2 of these nuts a day to soak up all the benefits. But a word of caution: these little guys are so loaded with selenium that you could overdo it if you're not careful, so don't go thinking that more is better. We're trying to heal your kidneys, not give you a selenium overdose. If you are taking a CoQ10 supplement, take it at the same time as you snack on Brazil nuts, because you see, CoQ10 and selenium work in tandem, improving each other's absorption. And now, we've arrived at the big one. Number 1, if you're serious about battling kidney disease, here's a tip that's less about what you eat and more about what you don't eat. Ready? It's simple. Next time you are at grocery store, read the labels on everything you buy that comes in a package. Yep, everything. Because those smiling faces on food commercials, they're not here to help you. They're here to sell you sugar-coated lies. Guys, I know that you are knowledgeable about your diet and your health, and that you are serious about improving, and yet there is a whole industry out there that doesn't want you to get better. I'm talking about the evil geniuses who market sugar, cram, phosphorus-packed junk foods as if they're the holy grail of health. These people will slap the word healthy on a bag of sugar-coated cardboard if it means you'll buy it. They rebrand sugar as agave nectar just to try and fool you. They will sell you literal sugar pills as zero-calorie mints. It's diabolical, really. You think these food companies were run by supervillains? But hey, as long as you keep reading those labels and staying one step ahead of their tricks, you'd be doing your kidneys and yourself a huge favor. So next time you're at the grocery store, remember, those Brazil nuts in your cart are your secret weapon, but reading the labels on everything else is your first line of defense. Stay sharp, stay healthy, and don't let the food industry's sneaky tactics get the better of you. And this is all for today. But if you want more tips about how to eat healthy, my video up here is for you. And this is all for today. Thank you for watching. God bless you all. Bye-bye.